Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I'm Mrs. Rosia Imran. Welcome you all in PASTE Virtual Learning System. Dear students, I hope you are enjoying your video classes. And I know most of the students are doing their assignments regularly. That's very good. Now, come to the third lecture. We are going to start our third lecture. Before going to start the third lecture, first of all, we discussed the yesterday topic that what we study yesterday, the previous lecture. In our second lecture, what we study. In our second lecture, we study different operations on sets. I explained how to find the union, intersection, and difference of two or more than two sets. So these concepts you will also use in this next exercise, exercise 1.3, and also you will use the same operations in the next exercise 1.4 also. So in exercise 1.3, we will study today two new concepts. One is disjoint sets. So from the word disjoint, you can easily understand that what it means. Disjoint means that not connected. If you look at this diagram, before going to the definition, if you look at this diagram, you can see you have considered that this is set A and this one is set B. So means that if you have two sets just like these two sets A and B, and if there is no common element in both sets, then we say that A and B are disjoint. Look, A and B are, we draw it diagrammatically, the disjoint set like this. Separately, we draw it set A and set B because there is nothing common between them. So now come to the definition. Two sets A and B are said to be disjoint sets if there is no common elements between them. Very easy. Means that if you have two sets A and set B, and set A and B are different from each other, no common elements, no repeated elements in both, so we say that set A and B are disjoint set. Now look at the example. In example, set A is 1, 2, 3 and set B is 4, 5, 6. So if you check these two sets, in these two sets, there is nothing common. In first set, 1, 2, 3, and in the second set, 4, 5, 6. Both sets are different. For disjoint set, we find the intersection of both sets. If the intersection of two sets is empty set or phi, so we say that A and B are disjoint sets. So we find the intersection of these two sets nothing common. If nothing common, so empty set or empty set we represented with this symbol phi. Now come to the next concept, that is overlapping set. From the word overlap, you can easily understand means that one set overlap the other. If you look at the diagram, look A and B. There are two sets A and B. So B overlap A. So this portion, this one portion is overlap on A. It means that something is common between both A and B. So how to define overlapping sets? Two sets A and B are said to be overlapping sets if there is at least one common element between them, but none of them is a subset of each other. Means that if you have two sets A and B, so at least one element should be common, but not like this that all the elements of one set is present in B, not a subset of the other set. So overlapping means that some elements of both sets are common to each other. So diagrammatically, the overlapping sets we represented like this. Look at the example. In example, we have given 0, 5, 10, and in set B we have given 1, 3, 5, 7. So these two sets are overlapping set because 5 is a common element in both set A and set B, and none is subset of the other, means that not A is subset of B, similarly not B is subset of A, only A and B having one common element, that is 5. In overlapping set, it's not compulsory that only one element is common, maybe more than one, maybe two elements common, then again it will be considered overlapping sets. So I hope you understand that what is disjoint and what is overlapping set. Means that if we find the intersection of two sets and we get empty sets, so both sets will be disjoint sets. And in overlapping set, if we find the intersection in some common elements will come, but not the subset of each other, then we say that both sets are overlapping set. Now come to the exercise. The exercise first question is very easy, and mostly such type of questions will come in MCQs, because in short questions not possible to come like this because its answer is in one word. So mostly it will come in MCQs. So how it will come in MCQs? Maybe they give you two sets like this and the options are disjoint sets. They give you the option disjoint sets, overlapping sets, subset. Like this, they give you different options and you will choose the correct option. So if you look at these two sets, I'm not showing you the answer. First, look at these two sets. First is A, B, C, D, and E. And second is D, E, F, G, and H. If you check these two sets, so in these two sets, some elements are common. D is common in both, E is common in both. If some elements common to each other, not all, so means that they are what type of sets? They are overlapping sets. Overlapping sets. Now come to the second part. In second part, you have given L 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and M is 3, 6, 9, 12. Again, if you check these two sets, so there is something common. Which one? 6 is common in both. If you check, 6 is common in both. So if 6 is common, so means that L and M are overlapping sets. Clear? Now come to the third part, set of prime numbers. This set of prime numbers we already discussed in our first video and in second video, that what are prime numbers. Again, I'm going to repeat it. Prime numbers which are divisible by 1 or by itself. So the second set is composite numbers. Composite numbers, in natural numbers, if the number is not prime, then it will be a composite number, just like which are divisible by more than two tables, just like 4, 6, 8, 9, and so on. So set of prime numbers and set of composite numbers, so they are totally different from each other. Nothing is common between them. So they are disjoint sets. Now come to the fourth part. In fourth part, if you check, you have given set of even numbers and set of odd numbers. Even numbers, you know, divisible by 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, up to so on. And set of odd numbers which are not divisible by 2, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, up to so on. So if you check, there is nothing common between both sets, set of even numbers and set of odd numbers. So set of even and odd numbers are disjoint sets. Now I hope you understand that what are disjoint set and what are overlapping set. Again, I'm going to repeat it. In the first part, we have some elements common. These are D and E. That's why A and B are overlapping sets. And in second, L and M, 6 is common in both. So that's why L and M are overlapping sets. And in third part, set of prime numbers and set of composite numbers totally different from each other. If you define the prime numbers, that is different from composite numbers. So these are disjoint set, and set of even numbers and set of odd numbers is also totally different from each other. Nothing is common between them. So that's why they are disjoint sets. Now, before going to start the next question, first of all, we should study what is universal sets. So, universal set, a set which contains all the possible elements of the set under consideration, is called the universal set. Symbol is used for universal set is capital U. Means that if you have any question and the sets which are given in the question, so all the sets which are present in the question, so the elements of all sets will be present in the universal set. You can say that universal set is the biggest set which contains all the elements of the sets which are under discussion. Next is complement of a set. Complement of a set, how can you find the complement of a set? Complement of a set concept is same just like the difference of a set which we study in our second lesson, in our second video, that how to find the difference of two set. So similarly, complement of a set is just like that, but the only difference is that in complement of a set we subtract the set from the universal set. In difference of a set we subtract two sets from each other, but in complement of a set we subtract the set from the universal set. Consider a set B whose universal set is U. Then the difference set U minus B, you can write it like this or like this, is called the complement of set B. The complement of a set is denoted in two ways. One is on the set you put this bar, you can see this small bar on the set name, set B, having this bar, or you can use this small c in the power b power c like this. In these two ways you can represent the complement of a set. So if you have given the set in this form or in this form, both having the same meaning, that this is b complement b complement. So in simple words, you can say that how to find B complement. If you subtract the B from the universal set, then the answer which will come, that will be the B complement. Means that all the elements of the universal set except the elements of B, means that the B elements will be subtracted from the universal set. The remaining universal set elements will be B complement. Now come to the exercise. In question number 2, you have given 4 parts to find A complement, B complement, and you have to find C complement and D complement. I didn't mention C and D here because I solved A complement and B complement here. In the same way, you have to find C complement and D complement. Look, the universal set will be same for all parts, for part 1, for part 2, and for part 3 and 4. So here I solve A part and B part for you, and the C part, third one part C complement, and fourth one part D complement. You will do it as an assignment. At the end, inshallah, I'll mention it. So in question number 2, I didn't even mention C and D part here because we are not going to solve it here. That's why I didn't write here. But when you solve, you will write that C and D. So in universal set 1, 2, 3, 10 means that universal set is the biggest set of the question. All the sets which are given in this question, the all sets elements should be present in this universal set. Look, A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1, 2, 3, and this dot dot show that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up to 10 numbers. First 10 natural numbers are given in the universal set. In set A, you have given first 5 natural numbers, and in set B, you have given the odd numbers, the first uh, up to first 10 odd numbers, 1, 3, 5, 7 odd numbers are given in set B. You have to find A complement, this A bar means A complement. It is also called A bar or A complement, and B complement. Now come to the first part, A complement. How can we find it A complement? From the universal set, we subtract this set A. So universal set, in place of U, we write the universal set. Here I didn't write the dot dot because why I write all these digits, that you can easily understand that in these dot dot place what elements are given. So in universal set, you have given 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10, the first 10 natural numbers, and then minus sign, you put minus sign as it is, and then the set A which is given in the question, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So subtraction we already discussed in our second video. So you already know how to find the subtraction. When you do subtraction, you look at the first set. The first set element which are present in the second, that will not come in the answer, and the rest of the elements of the first set will come. So U minus A means that all the elements of A will subtract from the universal set. So 1 is present in the second set, it will be subtracted. 2 present in the second set, subtracted. 3 present in the second set, subtracted. 4 present in the second set, subtracted. 5 present in the second set, subtracted. So what is left in universal set? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that will be the answer. That is A complement. This A complement is equal to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So means that A complement is equal to A complement is equal to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we have to find the B complement in the same way. B complement, we write the B complement is universal set minus B. B complement means what? Universal set minus B. So universal set, you know that the first 10 natural numbers, we copy the universal set here, and then the negative sign, and then the set B, 1, 3, 5, 7. So means that from the first 10 natural numbers, the first odd up to 10 odd numbers will be subtracted, and rest of the values will come. 1 is present in the second set, so it will be subtracted. 2 is present in the second set, no, so it will come in the answer. 3 is present in the second set, yes, it will be subtracted. 4 is present in the second set, no, it will come in the answer. 5 is present in the second set, it will be subtracted. 6 is present in the second set, no, it will come in the answer. 7 is present in the second set, it will be subtracted. 8 is present in the second set, no, it will come in the answer. 9 is present in the second set, it will be subtracted. And 10 is present in the second set, no, it will come in the answer. So in this way, you have to find the complement of the set B. So this is the complement of B. Remember one thing, in complement, if you find the complement of any set, so in the complement set, no element of the given set will come. Look, the complement of B we are going to find. B is odd numbers, and the answer, in answer there is no odd numbers. Up to 10, all the odd numbers are subtracted. So in this way you have to find C complement and D complement, which are the third and fourth part in as a assignment. Now come to the question number 3. In question number 3, you have given if U is A, B, C up to I, means all the alphabets between them is present: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Up to this you have given in the universal set. And you check all the sets which are under discussion in this question will be present in this universal set. Again, in question number 3, you have 4 parts, and here I solved the first part and fourth part. The second and third, in the same way you will do it by yourself. This question is just like question number 2, no change. The only change is in question number 2 you have given numbers, and in question number 3 you have given alphabets. So dear students, first of all we solve the first part, x complement. So x complement means universal set minus x. So if you check this, AB, in universal set you have given A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and I. These values are these alphabets are given in the universal set minus x. This is already given in the question, we didn't write from our own side. This x values are given in the question, you can check it: A, C, E, G, and I. This is given in the question. Now we have to find the complement of x. So we look at the first, just like in the previous question we done. We look at the first set. A is present in the second set. Yes, it will be subtracted, so it will not come in the answer. B, second value is B. Is it present in second? No, so it will come in the answer. Next, C. C is present in the second set, which we are subtracting. C. So C will be subtracted. Now D is not present in the second set, it will come in the answer. Then next one is E is present in the second set, it will be subtracted. And now F is not present in the second set, it will come in the answer. G is present in the second set, subtracted. H is not present in the second set, it will come in the answer. And I is present in the second set, so it will be subtracted. So in this way we have to find the x complement. Now come to the fourth part. In third part you have in the second part you have given to find the y complement. So in the same way here we write the universal set minus and then set y elements. You will write and you will subtract it from the first set, so you will get y complement. And in the third part you have given to find the z complement. So here you write the universal set and then minus and then the elements of z, and you will subtract it and get the z complement. So these two parts you will do it by yourself, and here I'm going to solve I'm going to explain the fourth part, that is u complement. So u complement means that u universal set minus u. So if you find the complement of this, the method is same, just like we done it for x complement. So the method is same, no difference. So for u complement, again we write the universal set minus universal set. If you subtract a, b, c up to I from a, b, c up to I, so no one elements will come in the answer. All the elements will be subtracted. So the answer of U complement is empty set. From this one thing we get that if you take the complement of the universal set with itself, so automatically you will get the empty set or null set. So before going to question number 4, I think first you revise these things, that what is disjoint and what. And today in today lesson we study three different concepts. One is the overlapping sets, second is the disjoint sets, overlapping sets, and the third one is the complement. In overlapping set, if any elements in common, if you have two set, if any elements common in these two sets, so they are overlapping set, but they should not be subset of each other. And in this joint set, if you have two set and if there is nothing common between both set, then for example, you have two sets A and B, nothing common between both, so they are disjoint set. Diagrammatically, we represent the overlapping sets like this, and the disjoint sets like this. We represent it diagrammatically. And the third concept which we study, that is the complement. Complement is just like the difference of two sets. So in difference of two sets, you know that from the universal set you subtract that set, that will be the complement. So question number 2 having four parts, we discuss here two parts, A complement and B complement, and you will do it in the same way, C complement and D complement. And in question number 3, again, you have four parts, and here I discuss the first part and fourth part with you. In the same way, you have to solve the second and third part. So I hope you understand these three concepts and try to do this assignment. The assignment is question number 2, third and fourth part, and question number 3, second and third part. So inshallah, in our next video, we will discuss question number 4, 5 and 6. So best of luck. Allah Hafiz.